Anywhere between 6 and 8 disruptions. Frequently you play without your normal summon. I think Fluffle is a better deck than Manadium.
All right, what are we doing today? And also, I guess, who are you? And introduce yourself.
So I'm a guy who was in an MBT video one time, and that's my entire claim to fame.
I thought your whole personality was just I play Fluffle.
So my first actual event top was the remote duel invitational qualifier.
With Fluffle.
That deck is terrible. We've done much better since then. But yeah, I'm just a guy on Twitter.
A guy on Twitter.
If we're being real, let's take the best combo decks in the format. So probably Manadium. I think Fluffle is a better deck than Manadium. Manadium struggles. Fluffle actually has the capacity to go second, and Manadium does not. Anyway, I know I sent you the list late, so I don't know how much you have crafted.
Yeah, I'm just finishing it just now.
Okay, so let's
Hopefully we don't brick on the first hand turn 1, because that would be embarrassing, right? Haha.
With Foolish Burial Goods, that could be an issue. Okay, so this hand does play some. So here we'll go Patchwork, add Poly, and then probably Edge Imp Chain, just to get more stuff out of the deck. Poly with the Penguin and the Chain. Yep.
Okay.
So Cruel's got a cool extension effect. So just go Chainlink 1 Penguin, and then Chainlink 2 Edge Imp Chain, and we're gonna go get Frightful Repair from the deck.
Yeah, I saw that card, and I thought this was just a weird protection ability, but I guess not. It's actually good.
Yeah. Okay, let's see what we hit.
Shit.
We hit Dog Wings, which is crazy. I would probably discard the Wings here. Here, we're going to use Whale's second effect to send Fright for Tiger from the extra deck. Whale targets any fusion, gives it attack, and you can dump a Fright for card from main deck or extra. Activate the Repair to target the Tiger. It puts Tiger back in the extra deck, and then its monster reborns either a Fluffle or an Edge Imp. So here we'll go get the Penguin. So one thing to note about Fluffle Penguin is that for some godforsaken reason, the first effect of this card is soft ones per turn. So if we keep bringing it back, we can keep spamming Penguins. Penguin here to special the dog, and then we'll probably use Fluffle Dog to go get ourselves a Fluffle Bear, because we need a toy vendor. The Foolish Burial Goods limit was actually really harsh on this deck, because it's 2 less copies of everything. And you would think that 10 copies of Toy Vendor isn't enough, but it really isn't enough.
Why did we discard Wings? I thought you wanted to hold Wings so that you can go Vendor Wings, no?
It doesn't really matter what you discard.
As long as it's in the grave.
Yeah, as long as the Wings is in the grave, you can still activate it. So if you want, we can gamble and you can discard the Gamma, because we got a bunch of stuff on field, you're not going to use it. So we might as well get some value out of the Toy Vendor, right?
Okay.
We'll just hit a Fluffle here. It's that easy. Oh, nice. Cool. Here we might as well special the Penguin. I would special it in the zone next to the Penguin, just in case we want to do cross sheep stuff. Link the dog and the middle Penguin into cross sheep pointing to the Cruel Whale. So this is a funny interaction. So cross sheep can trigger its effect if you special summon a monster to its zone while it's pointing to a fusion, not just if you fusion summon. This is another way that we get to loop Fluffle Penguin. So here go Wings effect to banishing the bear, and then we'll Wings is engage, but if you got to draw 2 cards.
Damn.
Toy Vendor, that's crazy. Yeah, so draw another card, and then we go Patchwork. Okay. Vendor effect here. Okay, probably we'll go get the Dolphin here, because this is going to be the other interaction, is the Illusion of Chaos stuff. So now we get to use Penguin effect again, because again, it's not hard once. So go Penguin, special summon to the Cross Sheep zone. Activate Cross Sheep effect to special summon back Penguin. And then put it under the Cross Sheep. Yeah, or wherever. It doesn't matter here. And then, so Dolphin is a custom card. Since we already used Wings, we get some different value out of it. So activate Dolphin, and that will target a Toy Vendor in the graveyard and set it back to the field. And then we get to Foolish Burial any Fluffle or Sabers. So here we'll send Sabers, because it's the one that gets value for us. So now it gets a little bit weird, because we are going to be doing some
Can I just say this deck
elf
looks hard?
nonsense.
This isn't linear. This isn't set in stone kind of combo. You've got a couple of pieces that are probably semi-linear. You want to do cross sheep stuff, but this is every hand is going to be different. This looks very difficult.
Here, because we need an additional level 2, we're going to go Toy Vendor. So activate the Toy Vendor on the field. And then we'll go Toy Vendor, discarding Toy Vendor. It's very funny when you get to do this.
Does that trigger it?
It does trigger the Toy Vendor. So Poly is fine, doesn't matter. So we go Vendor effect here.
Why do we want level 2 specifically? For Elf?
Yeah, so we're going to do Sprint Elf nonsense. So here, sheep is if you control a fluffle, you can special summon it from hand. Funny enough, that special summon is not once per turn. And then we're gonna go, sheep has a funny effect. So sheep can bounce cards to special summon an edge imp from your hand or grave. Bounce the penguin next to the dolphin, because I believe that's the one we already used.
Yeah.
And then bring back the chain, because it's level 4, so we can use that for rank 4 plays. So we're gonna go sheep and the dolphin into sprint. Sick. Okay. And then we're gonna sprint, send Diviner the Herald.
Holy shit, here comes a very illegal V-Link.
Very true, yep. Now we're gonna link the Cruel Whale and the Cross Sheep into Elf. Yeah, the zone that gives it an extra link arrow. So to the left one. Yep. Okay, and then we'll go Elf, summon the Diviner.
This is so ridiculous.
And no, it's actually stupid. Like, if this deck pops off, it goes nuts. Diviner, send Herald of the Arclight. And then Herald of the Arclight will add Illusion of Chaos.
Jesus Christ.
We're going nuts today. Here, just for protection's sake, take the Diviner and the Edge Imp chain, and we're going to turn those into Baron.
Oh, fuck. That's... Yep, that is... that you can do that.
Don't put it in the Elf zone. Just anywhere else. Okay. So, you would think this is it. Nope, we got more. So go activate the Illusion of Chaos here to add Magician Souls, and I guess you can just stack the IOC here. So now special summon the Souls, I guess under the not Elf zone.
Oh, this has a target? How is this legal?
I don't think so. I have no idea how that's legal. I don't think it has a target.
Wait, chat, why is this legal? What are we missing?
I wonder if it's legal to activate it and then you can optionally summon a Dark Magician. That would be unbelievable.
So
it's optional. It says then you can special summon Dark Magician.
So you can literally
That's
just
wild.
activate this to just discard it.
Yeah, special wherever, I guess. And then Magician Souls, this is kind of like how Metal Foes used to play it. So we go Souls, send Toy Vendor, and then you can probably send an extra Patchwork just for fun.
Draw Maxi.
So we'll draw 2, and then we'll go Vendor Effect here, and we'll go grab ourselves Fluffle Octopus, because I think that's the last name we haven't used. So
Well, they're all
Octopus is a very...
hard ones for turns, I guess. So.
We have a couple of options here. We can either just
So the sprites are like obviously really good, but they're really annoying, right? Because now you can't do anything with them, it feels like.
Well, it kind of depends on what you want. So the sprint gets to stay as a bounce. So if we wanted to, we could special the dog with the penguin, make Dweller, and then our board is like Elf, bring back the Diviner. This list should be on an Entis for sure. As a pop, that gives you the sprint bounce, the Dweller, and then the Baron Negate. And then Edge Imp Scythe is also Destiny Hero, Destroyer, Phoenix, Enforcer. And we get to keep that in the hand to dodge stuff like board breakers. So the other option here is we can climb into Appaloosa IP line here using Fluffle Octopus. So let's do that just because it's funnier. Activate the effect of Fluffle Penguin here, special summoning the Octopus. So Octopus on summon adds back any Fluffle or Edge Imp from your graveyard. So we can go and get Fluffle Sheep here.
Yeah, the non-once per turn special summon.
Oh, and would you look at that? We can special it again. So here, just link Octo and Souls into IP, I guess.
Okay. I mean, we could like destroy the sprint, I suppose, if we really want to. But we could just like make an Apollo on the opponent's turn, I guess, right? And then just make a...
Yeah, so we have that option too. So here...
We still get a rank 4 because we haven't used our normal summon.
Oh yeah, I forgot. We didn't normal summon. You can even... you could normal the penguin if you wanted. I would normal the dog. And then and that makes you your rank 4 of choice. So that's either Baguska if you don't have the Baron, and then Baguska and a bunch of links is very funny, or it's Abyss Dweller. So this is 5 interruptions and also a bunch of recovery. When you fuse with the Penguin, you get to draw cards on your opponent's turn. You've got the Sprint Bounce, the Baron Negate, the Dweller, and then IP into the Appaloosa or into the Unicorn, depending on whatever you need. And then our follow-up is also kind of nuts.
All right, so let's demonstrate it real quick. How does, what's the sprint interaction again? You detach material to bounce something, right? So if our opponent tries to special summon, we can go activate sprint, detach from Dweller. We've got the Dweller to negate, so that's 2. And then we would also potentially go Baron negate. We've got Masquerena. We can maybe like chain Elf here.
Yeah, if we were playing the Entis, Elf Summon Diviner would also be an interruption.
This with this. We could maybe use the Dweller as well, potentially, since we've already used it to free up some space and get an extra negate.
Yep.
And then we would send to get a pop here, hypothetically, if we run Untis, and then we have Edge Imp Safe as well to go into Cruel Whale, using itself and...
Penguin, because Penguin will draw us cards. And then
then
Cruel Whale is DPE. You can destroy the whale with its own effect because Edge Imp Scythe is Balinks. So if you go whale, it'll ask you if you want to use Edge Imp Scythe.
And then we draw 2, discard 1 here.
Penguin is like if you're a hero player, it's like if Solid Soldier and Liquid Soldier were the same card.
Oh, we can destroy Appaloosa and their monsters.
Yes.
But Oh, never mind.
So
Mask only
no, you're
protects
good.
from your opponent's effects. Never mind.
Yeah.
Okay. But you would pop itself and then protect the whale.
Anywhere between 6 and 8 disruptions. Frequently you play without your normal summon if you like chain search the repair or if you hit something off of Toy Vendor. So yeah, that's an introduction to Fluffle gaming. If anybody's interested in playing this in the TCG, I'll have a tutorial video for Unchained Fluffle up sometime this week.
Is it the same? Like, is it pretty much card for card in TCG?
The tuner stuff isn't gone. We're not, Elf is banned, so we're not really doing the sprint stuff. You play 3 Sharvara. Sharvara can destroy Toy Vendor, but if you want to play this in Master Duel, you can also just Unga Bunga OTK. And yeah, it's a lot of fun, but it's very tricky. So if you need help, just message me and I will.
That was kind of insane. I'm not gonna lie. I did not, especially the hand at the start. It didn't even look that good.
Well, thank you very much for having me on. If you all enjoy Fluffle, I've got a bunch of video tutorials up on YouTube.
Yeah, please plug yourself and all your socials.
On YouTube, I'm Giant Skyhawk. I upload a video like once every 3 months on how to play this deck for the format. And yeah, that was it. Thank you very much for letting me show this to the world. It was a lot of fun.
It's been my pleasure. That was an absolute ride. Thank you, dude.